Well, welcome to Simon. I don't know if I have to go into swipe left and right my studio. Black box. Do I want a black box? No. Maybe the comments will appear. I don't know. But welcome to Walky Talky. As you may have witnessed, there was no advert. I was just I was out last night with Alex of Hooverphonic, that Belgian band, and we're having a lovely Thai meal with him and his wife. And it got late, and we went back to Alex's place, and I had a rather nice Armenian brandy, €250 a bottle. So yes, quite the luxury. And so I didn't really have much time to create an advert. But I thought, what can I do? I'm hungry. So I've just come from my favourite cafe in Ghent. I thought I'd go and get a sandwich and a Negroni cocktail, as you do at lunchtime. I don't know if there's anybody watching. There could be nobody watching. Just my friend in Tokyo maybe watching. Hello. But it was a rather nice cocktail. It had the desired effect. And I also succumbed to a homemade tiramisu, as you do. Oh, let's go down here. It's quieter down here. There we are. Well, there doesn't appear to be anybody watching at the moment, but that's par for the course on these walkie-talkie videos. Going down. Hang on. If I flip you over. There we go. That's better. And you can see where I'm going. Is this the one with the cat? Yes, this is the one with the deserted cat cafe. I can't tell whether I'm getting comments or not. Probably not. Yes, it was a thing years ago. Cat cafes. And they're all sat in there, looking rather bored. But yes, I thought I was sat inside last week. It did rain briefly, so where's comments? Are there any comments? Black box. Right, a bit there. But I don't appear to have any viewers at the moment. Led Zippo said he might turn up. Donald Trump and Led Zippo. I was at Led Zippo's, one of his live streams. He was just wondering about going to the shopping centre and even stopped before he got into the shopping centre. So that's the level of excitement and interest elicited these days by YouTube live streams. Unless you have lots of young subscribers and supporters. Rather nice restaurant. I like that building. I like the... Oh, I didn't notice that before actually. Look, if you look up there. There's a... Can I zoom in? I can't. Yes, I can zoom in. That's cool. Yes. The Rava. Which means in the Rava. Oh, in the Rava. It used to be the name of this. You're here. Hang on. Who's that? Oh, Vids. Oh, it's Vids. Hello, Vids. In the Rava, in the Raven. So I didn't notice that before. This is the name of this establishment. Long ago, but it's not that anymore. It's a rather posh dining restaurant place. Perhaps I should investigate that sometime. Ooh, my gimbal's not doing. Hey, Donald. I wonder if with Led Zeppelin, drunken here, drunk. Well, yes, that's not a surprise. Hello, it's my friend. Is that my friend? What did she say? I can't see. Oh. No show on. Yes. Oh, it's just Peppo. Yes, Peppo, there's a show on. just go to your channel. There's all like Mark Rothko paintings in here. This is rather unusual. Rothko-esque. Anybody knows who Mark Rothko is? I know who Mark Rothko is. My goodness, this is not behaving. And there's obviously the curator is talking to somebody in there. I shall not go and interfere. But yes, kind of Mark Rothko-ish. Not something you see much these days. Yes, I can't keep up with Led Zippo now. He's live streaming sort of daily now that he's on holiday. What's this? Café Changé. Okay, it's a rather unusual shop. Got old radios in it and stuff. 5:37 a.m. 5:37 a.m. All right, that's dedication for you. UFO Bob left a message on my Que Sera Sera live stream last week, thinking, "Are you live now?" I said, "Probably." And he left it like 10 hours ago, and it was from a video from last week. It's not quite with it, Bob. I did read on Discord that he was recovering from something, so yes, perhaps it's affecting his ability. You've been watching his Manitoba. Yes, I hope is Saskatchewan also that like mind depressingly flat. It's like, you can see where you're going everywhere you go. There's no corners, there's no hills, it's just flat, just totally flat. And here's that art gallery we were at a few weeks ago. I'm not going to go in because it loses signal. There's still art in there. That's the oldest building in Ghent, or the second oldest building in Ghent. There's a nice garden though, if you remember from the last stream. Like 16th century top and 12th century bottom, as you do. Let's go down Serpent Street. Got flags out. Don't know why they got flags out. That's a lot of them in the Midwest USA too. Right, remind me not to go to the Midwest USA. And I'm going to have to get rid of this black box because it's interfering. Get rid of it. How do I get rid of that? Get rid of that, yeah. Okay. Well, it's handy that. Now I can see your comments without... Because sometimes you get comments on top of comments, which is difficult when you're using the widgets. I have to say Prism is very good. I like it. We are moving. To the Koustraat, number 27. Okay. Oh, it's a kids' shop, that's why. Kids' clothes. Oh yeah. If you want to shop in a cute street in Ghent, here you are. There's one for sale. Hey, Peppo's here. Yeah, you realise now, Peppo, didn't you? Yes. I didn't do an advert. I'm sorry. I just, I was explaining to people I was out for dinner last night with Alex from Hooverphonic and his wife. And then went back to his place and we had a nice brandy and a chat. By that time, it was like late, so I didn't bother doing an advert. I made my thumbnail in the station waiting room this morning, just before I came here. Oh, Bookies and Cookies, that's a new place. Can't remember what it was before. Bookies and Cookies. Books and Biscuits. Okay. It's kind of weird. Hippie-esque. And shut. Plant-based milk. We serve plant-based milks. Okay. Right. Alright, they're on their sort of summer holiday. That's why it's shut. And the Italian coffee shop next door is closed. Yes. Come into this street, get a shop, buy it, and go out of business. Basically. Death Stranding with nice roads. Okay. I completely finished Kingdom Come Deliverance, and I completed all the downloadable content, and I've completed most of the sort of the vaguely interesting side quests and the main story, and I've got loads of money, and I'm fully sort of like powered up and whatever it is, and it's the Friday market, and I kind of run out of things to do with it now, so I'm going to have to give the disc back to my son. And unfortunately, I can't get Death Stranding. You can't get Death Stranding 2 on PlayStation 4. You have to get a PlayStation 5, and I'm not prepared to get a PlayStation 5 just to play Death Stranding 2. So I'm running out of options of what to play on PlayStation 4. Some kind of market going on. Shall we have a look at the market? I think it's just bog standard market with bog standard stuff. And I can't. The sun's shining on my camera. That was the trouble that Led Zeppelin was having. I have to stay in the shade. KCDC, yeah, but you can only get that on PlayStation 5. That's no good. I can't afford. You know, they don't do it on multi-platform unless you're a PC, and I'm not prepared. I don't think my youngest son would let me borrow his gaming PC just for that. I mean, he's really dedicated. At my house, he plays PlayStation 2, PlayStation 3, PlayStation 4, and at his mum's, he's got PlayStation 2, PlayStation 4. I think he's got a 4 still, yeah, PlayStation 5, and a gaming PC. So I mean, it's quite dedicated. Although he's not on there all the time, which is, you know, unusual given the amount of investment he's put into it. Yes, I mean, I started on the hardcore mode on Kingdom Come Deliverance, which my youngest son told me that was a bit of a stupid idea. Don't do that, he said. You know, I'm used to playing games, you know, sort of. So I thought, oh yeah, I always start on the hardest level, you know, just to make it a bit more challenging. But if you play Kingdom Come Deliverance on hardcore mode, which is the most challenging mode, it's like you've got lead weights on your feet and you're trying to move forward. It's like, oh dear. So he said, no, start a new game and start on. So I started a new game on normal, and it was much better. I managed to get through it. Although the combat system is a bit eh. Delirium, yeah, all right. Delirium Tremens. There you are, Vids. That's a cafe for you. Delirium Tremens. I like. Who's this? Somebody? Is that either Peppo or is it my friend? Hang on. More scaffolding. Okay. Who is it? Oh. She's saying the live streaming is on hold. You're watching it, yeah? Right. Don't know how to message her to tell her it's. Hang on. Let's see if I can do that. Transmission has been aborted? No. I'm back. Am I back? Tell me if I'm back. I was trying to message my friend, but he didn't like it. Am I back? It seems to be transmitting. Obviously, you can't go out of the live stream. Somebody tell me if I'm back. There's no comments coming through. No? It's back. All right. So, I don't know what's happening for my friend in Tokyo, but she says that for her the live stream is like stuck on hold. It could be her internet. I don't know. Well, I'm going to call her anyway when I get back home after I finish. If she really wants to watch me wandering about, waffling to you guys, she can watch the replay. Alas, hello. I saw your pictures on Discord of your beach holiday. We're back in the usual place. Where do I go when I don't know what else to do? We go walk and talk. Luckily, I have been to the gentleman's room at my cafe, so I should be okay for this. We won't need to find a back alley. I like this building here. Where is it not moving? There we go. It's very like Gothic-y, but it's 19th century. How is everyone? Well, Vids of your mum is in his usual state. Donald Trump is having a break from tariffs and hiding in Germany. Who else have we got? Peppo has suddenly realised that I'm live and he's joined us. My friend in Tokyo is struggling to determine whether I'm actually live streaming or not. But I am, as you can see. At a loss for which street. Let's go down this street. Yeah. If you're drunk, you're always fine. Yes. Acupuncturist and osteopath. Right. Where does this lead? I don't know. We're just I know most of these streets are almost sort of like not quite like the back of my hand. As you well know, I often disappear up streets, wondering where I am. Ooh, Wolf Street. This is called. It's kind of cool. Wolf Street. Oh yes, well yes, I've had to put that stream. I had to put that live stream onto private, so it's not accessible for replay because Led Zippo was not too pleased with his own appearance. Oh. So it's fun for me. It was fun for the viewers. It was fun, but for him afterwards, he was like regretting it. So it's on private. It still exists. I don't want to delete a live stream. But if you have a reputation, you don't want to destroy it, however small the audience may be for this show. Ooh, cool. Oh, that used to be the library, I think. This building here. Let's go and have a look at it. It was a library at one time. It's like an abandoned church. Very bright yellow seating arrangements here. Yes, open bar Stadsbibliothek, in my best Dutch. It's public city library, it says up there. You see? And it's got this like old church. Right, you have to be drunk to join this show. That helps. But it's closed. Oh, is it closed now? Oh, I know where I am. There used to be a really nice cafe that served cakes and coffee and wine at the end of this road that I went into years and years ago with a Facebook friend who came to visit. It closed down after the pandemic, unfortunately. It was one of my go-to places. I think it's at the end of this road. Oh dear. here.
Nee, ik ook niet.
No. No shops in this area. No. There's nothing here. Just some old buildings. Yes, it's rather quiet actually. I mean, I think it's still summer holidays. I've got another holiday day next week, which is rather good. I didn't realise. Jesus' mother goes up to heaven holiday. What's this? Kappa Farad. Okay. It's a Turkish barber. I can hear a razor going. This is like, you can have two styles, bald or semi-bald. Oh, police. I'm not on my bike. I'm still waiting for that bill to come through the post, you know. I was talking when I was with my friend Alex and his wife last night, and I was explaining, you know, what I'd got. You know, got this fine. That was nothing compared to what his wife had got. His wife was caught behind the wheel, like with her phone, by a policeman, and she had to pay a 300 and something fine, $300 like dollar, what we the equivalent of dollars fine, and then do a course in Ghent here. Actually, she has to go to Ghent and do a course, like a sensibilisation course for you know the dangers of driving whilst distracted, which costs €800. And she lost her licence for 2 weeks. I thought this was an interesting alleyway. It's not an interesting alleyway. $15. Yeah, I go to a Turkish barber that only does one haircut. Hang on. And it was this haircut, which I'm quite... Whoa. Sorry, gimbal moment. Gimbal moment. Get back. Don't know why it did that. She does this haircut. Hang on, I'll just smooth my hair out. This haircut. Oh, right, yeah, hang on. I got this. Is it worth it? I got this haircut for €17. You know, you pay for having something, for losing something. You pay for it. Yeah. Right, I'll put the hat back on. I look like an old... Oh, thanks. Hang on, I'll turn you back. You want to just keep looking at my face all the time. What's down there? Oh, I've not been down that street before, I don't think. Come with me while we wander about aimlessly. I think there's a bridge over there. Some kind of cafe going on here. Oh, this is called... Lucky Street. This is Lucky Street. I've been down streets in Antwerp with sort of similar names, and it's been streets with ladies in there and underpants in windows. Luckily, there's not much of that sort of thing in Ghent, so people have given up. There's only 3 people watching now. Oh dear. It's Unlucky Street as people drop away from the live stream. Well, it does what it says on the tin. It's walkie-talkie. It's me walking and talking. Boring the pants off people. Obviously. St. Kathleen Straat. With a nice old building at the end. Let's have a look. Oh, you just lost connection. MDA87, hello, welcome. Everybody's here, more or less. In body, if not in mind. Ooh, I didn't know. I've never been down St. Kathleen Street before. Looks rather nice. With sort of like 17th century building on the corner. Like 18th century buildings tucked in between, and another 17th century building. It's rather colourful though. Very colourful sort of street. Let's have a look. This is a nice one. With its gabled roof. I like these arches here. Oh, it's a protected monument, but it doesn't give any more information. And then there's what looks like an 18th century building here with all the plasterwork knocked off. Probably in the skip. Oh look, we've got the usual skip. Next stop, plastic builder's toilet. Oh wow, 1701? 1701. Okay, this one is 1701. Look at the doorway with the putty over the door and the like carved bluestone doorway. Huge 17th century windows, or 18th. Well, it's 1701, so it's right at the beginning of the 18th century. Wow, cool. All right, you're going to Japan at the end of the month. Cool. And this is 1936. Okay. They obviously knocked down the building that was there before 1936 and built one that at least they imitated the style of the building next door, which is respectful. And if you like intense purple, have some intense purple doors. Wow. on your 18th century like townhouse, just paint your doors vibrant purple. Cool. Yes. Simon, have I had long hair? Yes, I have had long hair. Precisely between 1990 and 1996, I had long hair, a ponytail, alternately a beard, and then a Van Dyke beard, and then I got rid of that and kept the ponytail. And then once I got married, or once I sort of moved to Belgium, my girlfriend, fiance, and eventually wife persuaded me to cut my hair, and that was the end of that. But I did have long hair and a beard. I think I've shown a picture of me with a long hair and a beard before. It's hard to imagine, but yeah, I did. You know, it's one of the things you sort of have to do, just to see, just to say you've done it and tried it and seen what it's like. We need evidence of that. Oh, I'll put it in Discord. I've not got many pictures of me with the ponytail on, or if they are, it's not very remarkable. But when I let my hair down and I had my beard, it looked kind of William the Bear. That means William the Bear. William the Bear Street. Oh, nice little old house. Weird. Never been down these streets. You just get quieter and quieter, and have to go quietly because there's this random child's bicycle. Very odd. It's very silent. And then there's modern buildings tacked on. All right, it's just modern buildings. All right, it just deteriorates into yeah. Okay, we'll not go down there. Apparently he was a jazz singer. Somebody's added to the fact that he was a jazz singer. I thought he was some old 17th century chap, but no, he's a jazz singer. Strange. No idea where I am. Let's go down here. It's looking slightly more modern down here. Perhaps we'll circle back into the old part. But it's very quiet, I have to say. Rather nice flowers here. Peppo, what's Peppo saying? Oh, you're just saying hello to MDMA. MDMA. No more projects on the go. MDMA. Wow. No traffic noise. No people. Just a random English YouTuber disturbing the peace. God, it's deserted. It's like, zombie apocalypse or something. Oh no, there's somebody on a bike. Hooray! Life. It's kind of like an old 19th century factory building just at the end of the street. It's kind of weird. What's this place? Abacus Music. Okay. Cool. I like the sunlight on the walls and the orangey walls and the disco ball. Like, come on, we're open. You have to ring the bell. Weird shop. It looks deserted and there's like really old instruments and bits and bobs. Strange. And it's got Polish house numbers. Yeah. It's amazing what you find when you walk about. Oh wow, look at that. I'm not quite sure what it is, but it's some sort of industrial thing that they've, looks like, I don't know what it is. It's bizarre. Oh, hang on. We're at the end of Lucky Street. Hang on. It's sort of like a TARDIS effect. I've come down Lucky Street, gone in a circle and come back again. Okay, let's go up here. There's some greenery over here. Perhaps we'll see a river or a canal or something. I like doing these kind of live streams because I sort of suddenly discover bits of Ghent that I've never been to before. And some of them have quite interesting bits and pieces in them. And then again, some of them don't. Where are we? I haven't a clue. I can't orientate myself. There's some kind of green space here. I'm not sure what it is. What's this? Why is this here? Hang on. Try and get a bit more clarity. There's people having a party over there or something. No idea where I am, or whether I'm getting further and further away from the centre of the town. Yes, the buildings are quite, quite eye-catching. Where am I? I think that must be a canal there. I think over that bank. Oh, wait a minute. I think I know where I am. Vaguely. If this leads to a bridge over here, or it doesn't, I don't know. There's a canal. We'll go to the canal and see if I can figure out where the hell I am. Ah, wait. Yes, that is a bridge over there. There's a bridge over there, yes. Now, there used to be a video game shop, which is how I orientate myself. There was a video game shop down the street parallel with that one, and it closed down. How interesting, Simon. But at least I know where I am now. You can see the bridge. So I'm not all that far from, who's that? Asking me what summer festival. Right, I can't go out of the live stream. I don't want to risk buggering up the live stream again, and I'll have to tell Kimberly later. She's back in Taipei. She was having a brief, like a few days in Hong Kong, where it rained terribly, like with flooding and everything. And then she came back. She's just back in Taipei, and she's looking at some art museums. And I said, "Are you going to the festival?" And she said, "What summer festival?" Because I now follow things to do with Taiwan, and discovered that in the city there's a summer festival going on near the river in the city. So actually, I have to inform her. There's going to be fireworks and all that sort of business. You need a dog. I should like. Right. Okay. People need dogs. I don't know. Or is it the bridge? Is this the bridge that I... This is not the droid I'm looking for. Industry Museum. I'll have to explain. It was the Industry Museum. I've never been there. That'll explain that sort of bit of machinery that was in the street. That was probably the sort of like one side of the Industry Museum. No idea where I am. I don't think I need to be going that way. I have to kind of orientate myself. I have to kind of look for church spires and stuff, and then aim that way. And then I know I'm sort of heading towards the centre again. But at the moment, I'm clueless. UFO Bob, you made it. Yes, this is me live streaming now. The comment you made on last week's live stream, asking whether I was live streaming, there was a comment on my replay, and I was live streaming from my home, not at the time that you were watching, obviously. So we're now in Ghent, as usual. I needed A, cocktail, B, food, C, sort of to be surrounded by human beings rather than just stuck in my room. So I came to our usual go-to city in Belgium, which is like, doesn't cost me that much money to get to. And all these things are important considerations, you know. Like Pepper was suggesting going to Breda, but I mean, I've had a look and it looks very nice, but it like takes 2 hours and 30 euros on the train. So, you know, one day maybe, not right now. Right, I think I have to go there and then there to get back into the town. There's lots of parks and bits and bobs in Ghent, and oh, quite mad cyclists everywhere. God, get off the cycle path, Simon. Get under the trees. You're clueless most of the time. Oh well, yes. That makes two of us, that's good. Right, I think I've sort of generally aimed in that direction. That should be okay. Generally it seems to help. If you aim in a direction, you're generally okay. It's just when you're going around in circles, then you realise you're not okay. Oh, there's churches. Wait a minute, I think I recognise that church. Yes, and there's a market near it. Sometimes I sound like an antique market thing. Yeah, that church there with the pointy bits. No need to spend loads. No, that was my sentiment exactly. Alas, you know, if I was a mainstream YouTuber who earned a living from YouTubing, and it was critical that my live streams were coherent and interesting and vibrant and all that business, then I would probably need to spend more money than I actually do. I mean, I budget for cocktails and lunch train fare, cocktails, lunch, and possibly sort of an ice cream after the show, sort of thing. That's my budget for a live stream. It's a comfy place. Yes, it's very cosy. Ghent. Antwerp's okay. Remember, Peppo will kind of attest to that. Me Peppo, and Tomo have done live shows from Antwerp before, and that's kind of okay, isn't it, Peppo? If you're still here, Antwerp's okay. Liège is quite nice. I don't know whether did I do a live stream from Liège? Oh yes, when Tomo had his exhibition there one time, I did a live stream. That's cosy, but French speaking, and they're digging it up mostly. So I'm not sure what this one is. It's got a nice groovy spire thing. I was talking with Alex last night, and he was showing me pictures of he and his wife had been for a week in Stockholm, showing me pictures of old Swedish buildings from the 19th century that had been preserved and so on, and all very sort of lots of flourishes and details, and it's like they ate lots of mushrooms or something back in the day when they were designing buildings, getting really excited by spires and stuff. Yes, it's a nice sky with the fluffy white clouds, blue sky. There's a light breeze coming here at me now, very light, so it's hopefully not making too much wind noise on the microphone. And it's shirt weather. I'm in shirt sleeves, and you can see there's people cycling with t-shirts and whatnot. So it's but it's not baking hot. Oh, there's the sort of the main cathedral spire. So yes. I think. Oh yeah, art gallery. Just to have a random art gallery. Right, street cleaner. Sorry, making a lot of noise. I think there's a. Right, how do I'm going to cross on the crossing here. It's chaotic. Sorry for the noise. We went from quiet streets to this all of a sudden. Is anybody going to let me across? I don't know. No, I'm just going to step across. Bugger it. Don't knock me down. Okay. Right. It's a noisy street cleaner. Oh, the wind is making noise. Oh, right, sorry. Oh, the street cleaner is making even more noise. But at least it shows that they keep this place tidy. There is a building here somewhere that I wanted to show you. I think it's maybe around the corner here. Where's it gone? Where's it gone? We'll go to the blimey. Oh, here we go. Like this Baroque chapel, Gallery St John. This is an art gallery. It used to be a chapel, but it's an art gallery now. It's kind of cool. Right, let's take life into our own hands and cross the zebra crossing. I'll let that. Is the bus waiting for me? Yes, it's waiting for me. I'll thank the bus. Right, let's go. The Friday market. Oh, we're heading back to the Friday market. But it must have closed. It must have shut up shop. There is usually like a little antique market here. You used to love Frogger. What? I was briefly playing Frogger. Oh right, yes. in real life, yes. Oh, the sweet smell of drunk urine. I can't talk, can I? Because I contributed to that at one point. It's always noisy in that cafe. The Friday market is down there, and that's the socialist like insurance company building at the back there. Right. Can you go in this church? Have we been in? I don't remember. Is it open? We'll just see if, if it starts to buffer. I think we might have been in here before. Yeah, I think we've been in here before. Or they all look the same anyway. Like Baroque. Seen one, you've seen them all. I like the light, the light and shadow there. It's quite nice. And there's always a big organ. New church unlocked, yes. Side quest. Oh, seen that. Been there, done that now. Don't need to go in again. Just my hat, sun shining in my eyes. I don't have sunglasses, so if I had sunglasses, I wouldn't be able to read your comments. So I have to wear my hat. Head back towards Cafe Albatross. It's a weight around your neck. Coming out onto the Friday market somewhere. I'll try and head down that street over there. It's getting a bit more lively. Oh, I know we came out of that street, didn't we? Let's go down there. Perhaps we'll pass my favourite wine bar, where you pay 13 euros for a glass of wine. That's cool. It's like books, shelves of books, and alcohol and books. That's good. Yes, give me a heart symbol. Yes, and at a certain point, my live stream will stop, and I'll do the Heartman thing and go onto the beach. Everyone else is going, "What's he talking about?" No, only me and Vids of your mom know what we're talking about. Charles V. What? Charles V books. All right, it's like antique books. Cool. And pranks and stuff. Interfiller. I'm not quite sure what that means. Antiquarium. Say bought and sold. Collectible objects. All right. The Court of Spain holiday apartments in Ghent. Oh, so you can you can rent an apartment above an antiquarian. There you go. Strips means something different. Pepper will tell you what that means. Strips. It's not a strip club. It's a comic shop. Oh, Charles V. Charles V is a bar. Okay. Green, very green. Stamps. What? Strips is stamps? No, strips is strips, Peppo. You know, curfew and whatever. What do you call it? Asterix and stuff. Oh, must be some gay thing. There's a pink unicorn and a gay flag. And this sort of rather imposing, like Napoleonic-looking building at the end. I'm not quite sure what that is. But the police station is up there, and the wine bar. Things I know. Or is the police station up there? Well, that's the town hall up there in the background, and that was the cafe is just across the road from there. So we've not come that far, really. Oh dear, that sounded good. Somebody dropped a glass. Did you hear that smash? Some gay thing. Yes, well, you know, they set themselves up for that. You know, wearing pink unicorns, rainbow flags. You know, it's like immediately sort of iconic, and it obviously has to be some gay thing. Gay, including lesbians, of course. We always get sort of like the raw deal and a kind of missed out of everything, which they're probably quite grateful for. You know, they don't get the public attention. The street cleaners following us. Bugger off! And go up here. The streets are clean. It doesn't need any more cleaning. Ah, your daughter is gay. Ah, right. Does she refer to herself as gay, or does she refer to herself as lesbian? I'm curious. Because, our friend Mandy, who lives in New Hampshire now, because she tried to escape like MAGA country where she was living in Florida. She and her girlfriend moved up to New Hampshire. I should ask her whether she regards herself as lesbian or gay. More colourful buildings, alas. Lots of red ones. Oh, this is the police street. This is the police office street, I think. King Street, it's called. Sandhill Street, Under Street. They're very original names. What's this? There's a sort of sandy hill here. Let's call it Sandhill Street. This is the hill. This is the street at the bottom of a Sandhill Street. We'll call it Under Street. Okay. Yes, this is the police. There's no police cars. Usually there's police cars all parked up here. Maybe they're on holiday. There's an obelisk. If you like obelisks, an obelisk. And used to be, obviously, for drinking water, but that doesn't work anymore. Maybe the police have moved. They're just like Baroque and Renaissance buildings everywhere. What's this one? Oh no, there we are. Three representatives of the police. I was right. Police do reside in this area. Oh, it must be right behind the cathedral. That's why. We'll go down there. Another very old house. You see, it's even got a crenellated roof. Just build your house if you were building a house in the 14th century, it was required to have a crenellated roof, just to sort of shoot arrows at the peasants who were revolting or something. It's very bright. Hang on. All the teens you work with are now non-binary or pansexual. I once read a science fiction story about a US, sort of like an army marine soldier, sort of in the near future, and aliens were discovered, and like Earth sent out this like troops to fight the aliens for some reason. It's science fiction, that sort of thing. But obviously, because of time dilation for travelling at speeds faster than light, he aged only sort of like a few years throughout each travel to the battle zone, but each time he came back, sort of the Earth had aged hundreds of years or something like that, just to, relativity or something like that. And each time he came back, sort of the Earth population demographic had changed, kept changing significantly. And at a certain point, he came back, and everybody was gay. Except him, and they were sort of all reproduced asexually, and he was like this weird old guy from like the late 21st century. It was like normal, and everybody else was like evolved. It's a rather bizarre story. Electric car making electric car noises. Have a cathedral, Come to Simon's show and get culture.
My mom has a special house.
It's quite complicated. I should imagine it is quite complicated. There's an old house around here with a tower on it, I think. It's quite interesting to look at. Yes, there we go. There we go. Have a house with a tower. An intensely orange-red building. We found a plastic builder's toilet. No shows without a plastic builder's toilet. This is architectural merit. There we are. Like 15th century cathedral, late 20th century plastic builder's toilet. If you want culture, you will eat yogurt. Well said, Bob, yes. Don't come to this show for culture. It's not quite a cultural desert. There you are. It's a cultural dessert, not a desert. It's a question of just one letter, and you're getting wind noise. And there's a blue Weimaraner with its owner on their phone. Everybody's on their phone. I'm on my phone. You're getting intense wind noise now. I'm sorry. No dead cats. Let's go through the crowds. It's a really lovely day, actually. I've got to do shopping after this. How prosaic, because I need groceries. So I'm going to go to a supermarket on my way back to the station. If you're commenting, I can't see it because the sun's shining on the screen. But I've come full circle, really. I'm sort of coming back towards the cafe where I started. Let's go. Yes, great lyrics. I was here last week in that very gateway. I got bored and came to Ghent. Ice cream, ice cream. Coming up to the town hall with its black Doric columns. It's very busy today. It's not overly busy though. So it's very busy, but it's not absolutely heaving. Even though it's like a holiday. All right. If Anastasia is serving, I can maybe sort of get her to give you a wave from my favourite restaurant. Oh. Seems to have gone a bit quieter at my favourite restaurant. When I arrived, there was like people everywhere. Oh, there's Daniel. There's Daniel. Right. Wave to Daniel. Chap with the hat. He's the, oh, there's Anastasia is there. Oh, she's not watching. She's busy. Anastasia! Hey! There we go. Have some Gothic. A little bit of Gothic. Right, now we're going to pass the police station. It's a theme for today, passing the police, and see if have a look in the window of my favourite wine bar. Oh, and then I shall wind up. I shall wind up the show as we approach the wine bar because I've got to go and get shopping and then get back home. There we are, police. Police have got most of this building to themselves. Is it not open yet? Oh, it's not open yet. I think it opens at 3 o'clock or something like that. Oh, right, yes. Edelrot. Which means, like, rot is red, and edel is like noble red. But unfortunately, rot in English means something completely different. Oh, they're just switching their lights on. What time is it? Saturday, 3 o'clock? What time is it? It's not 3 o'clock, is it? It's 2:30. They're just putting some lights on. And, it's all wine. Can't really see it through the reflection. You can see me. Oh! Right, I'll flip you back. So, with the wine bar as a backdrop. Oh, right. Oh, no, come back. With the wine bar as a backdrop and my hat pulled down over my eyes, it's time to say thank you very much for joining me for Walky Talky. Did you enjoy your walkie talkie? I've got to go now and do shoppy and then get home and chill out for the rest of the day. Call my friend Tokyo and ask her whether she actually did manage to see the show. Tell Kimberly that there is a festival going on where she is and she should maybe go and check it out. But thanks all for joining. It was interesting and fun. I had fun, and I shall see you all again next week. I've got a long weekend next weekend, so maybe I can actually prepare and get an advert made and, go somewhere maybe sort of slightly different to this. But let's have a look. What do you say? Peace out. All right. Peace out, everybody. See you all again next week. Thanks.